This segment is sponsored by Be Well Virginia.
Balancing all the commitments of life can be tough. It's normal to feel overwhelmed at times, but if we don't bounce back on our own, it's important that we find emotional balance. Be Well Virginia is helping communities across Virginia raise awareness about suicide and the importance of developing and maintaining positive mental health. Charlene Edwards and Robin Pentecost join us to share about the services and the training programs that are being offered. Thank you both for coming in.
Thank you for having us.
Appreciate you. Charlene, you are in Richmond, right?
Richmond Behavioral Health Authority, yes. We have a local CSB.
Robin, you're out in Goochland.
Goochland Powhatan Community Services Board, yes.
Well, we're glad both of you could make it in this morning. Suicide, I have a fact here, 11th leading cause of death. Is that up or down, or is that pretty much the way it's been for years?
It has increased over the years, and that statistic you just gave is for Virginia.
Okay. And obviously, we're not keeping up with other states, so we're just kind of focused on Virginia. So it's up a little bit.
Right, yes.
I'm wondering, Charlene, you know, it wasn't that long ago, maybe just several years ago, that if we wanted to tune out the world, we could. You know, if you missed the evening news at night, you know, then that was it. You didn't get the paper or whatever. Now social media is in our face 24/7. And is that part of what overwhelms people? Is that part of the problem?
There are a lot of conditions that impact a person having suicidal thoughts. Media and having access to a lot of media at the same time, as well as life. Living life is very stressful. And so sometimes it is very difficult to handle and to balance all the stress in your life.
Yeah. So you guys work with people and try to, like I said, we get them some help, and so they can. What is step one? What's the very first problem we have to deal with? Is that recognizing the fact that there is an issue?
Yes, that's one thing that we really want to see happen, is have people be able to recognize when a person is having thoughts of suicide or that they might be developing a mental health condition. So the first step is being able to recognize, and we want people to know that it's okay to ask someone if, you know, are you having thoughts of suicide? We want people to know that that doesn't cause people to harm themselves. That's one thing we want people to know, is to be able to ask the question.
You got to be able to ask the question and get it out in the open so you can talk about it. And sometimes just talking to your friends isn't enough, is it? Sometimes
you need professional help. And talking to your friends can help to some degree, but at the same time, we recommend that individuals get professional help if they are having thoughts of suicide.
All right, so they come to someone like you, and obviously they're going to get some really good advice there. Is there ways ordinary people can help?
Yes. Most of the time when a person is having a mental health crisis, it's not likely that a therapist is going to be right there. So we want ordinary people to be able to help by being able to ask the question and get them to the right types of professional help.
All right, I would like to, I've got some numbers here too, and I kind of got by those. Second leading cause of death for young people, 15 to 34, and third leading cause of death for people ages 10 to 14. That doesn't even register with me. You know, 10 years old, you're thinking about sports or music or whatever it is that's going on in your life. What happens when a 10-year-old gets to this point? How does mom and dad or aunt and uncle or pastor or whoever jump in there and help?
Communication is key. Making sure that you are aware of where your child is, what they're doing, friends that they're associated with. A lot of young people now today are being bullied. So we hear a lot from our young people about bullying and not feeling good about themselves. As we have said earlier, they do have access to a lot of media, a lot of information coming at the same time. So one of the key things for a parent that a parent can do is make sure that they maintain good relationship and communication with their child.
Well, we thank you both for all you do all the time, and hopefully if someone even thinks that maybe somebody in their family or a friend of theirs is in trouble, they'll get in touch with someone like you. Folks, you can learn. Be Well Virginia has regional offices. Learn more about the mental health courses being offered in your area. Just visit BeWellVa.com.